On today's training, we are going to be talking about the one-time offer, which allows you to profit from your existing traffic and signup. So you're going to learn how you can leverage a one-time offer just like the gurus are doing, just like they tell you to do all the time, but oftentimes you're not actually shown the exact process. So that's what we're going to cover here in this training is all about the one-time offer. Basically, some of you are probably familiar. This is just some basic one-time offers, graphics that you may have seen the last several years come up online. And obviously you don't have to have templates like this to have a good one-time offer. This just, like to kind of refresh your memory. So you kind of, as you're going through here going, oh, I've seen that before. Okay, that makes sense. A lot of times, maybe after you've subscribed to somebody's list, you might be taken to a page that says, something like wait or, make sure you take a look at this offer, because this is, really special deal or, time sensitive, urgent opportunity, a special one time offer, stop, and it doesn't have to have these graphics, of course, to be a one time offer. This is just so you get an idea of what it is. So typically you'll see these after you've opted into somebody's list and possibly confirmed your name and email. You'll oftentimes see this after you've invested in a internet marketing training program. You might see this maybe after you've, bought a program and then maybe they're trying to sell you PLR to it, and we'll talk about those here in just a little bit. So basically, a one-time offer, it's a marketing technique used to increase our revenue at the point of sale. And if you think that people are only using these in internet marketing, you would actually be quite surprised how often one-time offers are actually being used. For example, at Arby's, for example, an Arby's restaurant. I was recently at an Arby's restaurant. They had a machine where you can actually order instead of actually talking to other people. It's kind of cool, and you can actually order. And this machine actually, as you get to the end, it says, "Hey, would you like to add a milkshake for $1.50?" It's the special price. Because the regular price is $2.50 or whatever it was. So they're giving you $1 off one of their items, to add it to their order. So there's actually a lot of businesses that use this. A lot of times when you are getting your gas, you're sometimes hit with a one-time offer to, maybe to after you buy your gas or your tank of gas, they'll give you a one-time offer, special price on a car wash, for example, if they have a car wash there. So you see these all the time throughout walks of life. It's a very good way to increase your profits, at the point of sale. So no matter what industry it's in, you've probably come in contact with these. Most importantly, this works great for your internet marketing, especially if you're working on selling your own products or you have your own opt-in list. A one-time offer can mean the difference between a profitable campaign and an unprofitable campaign. In fact, a lot of people, have realized that hey, if they're spending time and energy and lots of focus and resources on getting traffic, maybe to like a squeeze page or something to build your mailing list, which is very important. A lot of times, many people aren't using one-time offers, meaning they're not having small, offers, and it could even be something that's $10. It could be $20. But if you have something back there, at least it basically makes the process of getting subscribers something that earns you money, which in the long run is very important. So a one-time offer is extremely powerful, and if done correctly, it is shown to the customer only once, immediately after the customer has paid for your front-end offer or opted into your email list. People are far more likely to make another purchase when their wallet, purse, credit card, etc. is already on the table than at any other time in the purchase cycle. It's just a whole lot easier. They don't have to go find it again later on in the day. It's much more effective than basically somebody buying your product and then maybe 48 hours later you say, hey, how would you like to get this? They're already in that buying mood, so it's going to be much better off for you to basically approach them right away after they've invested in your program. And it's so important though that whatever offer you approach them with is something similar to what they've opted in. And the same thing goes for a free opt-in. Like if somebody is opted in to get private label rights to something maybe you put together, then it would make sense for you to offer a one-time offer for maybe $10 or $20 for private label rights to some more content, because they've already opted in for something. So it makes sense in that situation to offer them something, related to that. If somebody, for example, buys a dog training ebook from you, it would make sense to offer them dog training video course, a dog training video course, as a one-time offer on top of that. So anything you can do to increase your revenues at the point of sale is what a one-time offer is. One-time offers can be great for you in the sense that they can actually increase the money that affiliates can even make for you, which is good because everybody wins that way, and affiliates are more likely to promote for you. So a one-time offer serves many different purposes. So a one-time offer technically works as follows. A visitor makes a purchase for your product or signs up for your newsletter or for your free product, gets onto your AWeber list, your Get Response list. Upon completion of the product purchase or free opt-in, the visitor is shown an irresistible offer that will only be shown only once, which is why it's called a one-time offer. And it's important that you do show this once. A lot of times, what people do is they will re-show their one-time offer after the opt-in, but it actually won't be called that anymore because they've actually raised the price a little bit. So you might say, hey, I've seen this done before, but if you realize it, they might be offering you a special price for that one time, whereas it might be double the price after the one time offer, has gone through. So that's why it would make sense in your situation to, give people a very special low price and make sure you honor that, because that's going to, make people understand, hey, the next time you offer something as a one time offer, they better jump on it. The one time offer is priced so attractively, visitor purchases the one time offer, and you just made one additional sale, or you made a sale when in fact you were just getting an opt in. So, and that's where one time offers come in. The great thing about them is you want to make sure they're priced very attractively so it's an easy, opportunity. It's a purchase that makes perfect sense. So let the buyer pay for the product first, and only after that you present the one time offer. That's the most important thing. Some people, they really don't like an OTO, they don't like one time offers, and so these people are going to be turned off. They might change their mind about purchasing your original product because they don't like the OTO you present them. So it's so important that you present the one time offer after they've actually bought the product. They've been taken to a thank you page, to get onto your buyers list, or at least taken to a page, that thanks them for purchasing. That's when you want to hit them with the offer. You do not want to, you know, have them buy your product, or at least go through the motions and click on add to cart. And when they click on add to cart, you really don't want it to take them over to another page, right underneath that says, hey, would you like to upgrade your order? Some people do this well, but a lot of times it ends up just irritating people, and so you could lose a lot of sales that way. The result could be no transaction, so it's so important that at least you try to give people the one-time offer after they've completed the sales process. And as you've learned, from a technical standpoint, after anybody buys something on the internet from you, they should be directed to a thank you page where it instructs them on how to get their downloads, or they're sent to a page just straight to their download page. So either way, that's where you need to be sending people. Now, in the case for one-time offer, there's you actually could insert, instead of like, you have a thank you page, but on that thank you page you present the one-time offer, plus you give them a link to go download the products, which we'll show you here in just a moment. So after payment successfully received by you, then you present your OTO, and even if they don't take you up on your OTO, you still have made that front end sale. Whereas the alternative to that is they have not purchased anything. They just leave because they're like, I don't want to upgrade, and all that kind of stuff. So getting higher one-time offer conversions, an OTO really has to be compelling. It has to jump out. It has to be priced in such a way that it does really jump out to people. It can't be really close to retail. It's kind of like, it doesn't have to be like a closeout type sale, but I mean, it needs to be a really good deal. It needs to be compelling. It needs to offer something that's related to what they purchased on the front end or what they signed up for, or else it's not going to be as effective, obviously. Um, It has to impart a sense of urgency, meaning, hey, they need to realize this is a one-time deal. That's why you see a lot of them that say stop, don't back up. This is your last chance to get this. And the OTO must make sense in the mind of the buyer. You really want to offer them the what comes next solution. So maybe they've already bought the affiliate marketing training, so you want to go into the what comes next training, which is, hey, I've taught you all about affiliate marketing, but how would you like to accelerate your affiliate marketing profits by learning how to build your list so you can sustain your affiliate marketing income? So that would be an idea, of the what comes next idea. An OTO complements and is very related to your original product. That's the most important part for higher conversions. You're not going to sell somebody a course on dog training and then the one-time offer be a training on, how to make your cat a happier cat or something like that. That just does not make sense. A course on dog training could be easily upselled into additional dog training content, or like a monthly dog training membership or different things like that. It must clearly spell out the benefits of the one-time offer. The great thing about one-time offers, you can have, a regular sales letter. You don't need to spend tons and tons of time on a great sales letter. You need to really make sure, though, that your one-time offer imparts that urgency, gives them the urgency. It has a compelling offer, meaning it priced well enough, to where they realize, hey, I better jump on this. And it really needs to be very related to that product, and then the benefits need to be really highlighted as far as what they're going to gain by adding this course to what they just purchased. If you can kind of help people relate to, hey, this is what you got on the front end for free, or this is what you bought on the front end, if you can tie it back in their minds that, hey, this is worth doing it, more than likely they're going to be more willing to jump on your one-time offer. So make value apparent to your one-time offer. Don't just hint at the deal they'd be getting. Lay it out very, very clearly. Make sure they understand what the original price is for this. Make sure they understand how important this additional training is to the training they just purchased. Make sure it ties together very well, and you'll have no problem getting higher one-time offer conversions. So here's a few one-time offer options. You've got a deluxe OTO, or one-time offer, where basically you sell a basic product and tell people for a little more money they can receive the deluxe edition. So one idea might be, hey, you sell people a PDF report on building a better mailing list. And you decide after they purchase, maybe they buy that for $27. After they purchase, you actually hit them with another one-time offer to get the deluxe version of that course for $47, which comes complete with some worksheets and some video training on top of the PDF they just purchased. So instead of just having a PDF, they can all of a sudden have this full-blown digital home study type course complete with videos, worksheets, the whole 9 yards for just a few dollars more, and so their total investment might be $77. But you never want to tell them what their total investment is compared to the front end. You just want to tell them what the upgrade cost is going to be. So that's what a deluxe OTO is. I also gave that example earlier. Somebody buys a course on dog training, a PDF. Then you could upsell them to video training, things like that. So you're adding more to it. Maybe you add additional bonus and features, whatever the case might be. A deluxe OTO, is basically where you sell a basic product for a lower price, and then you add more to it, and they receive the deluxe edition. Like if you're selling a little training on list building, the deluxe package could include squeeze page templates, and things like that. So you get the idea of how that works. Now, make money one-time offer. It's where you could offer people the rights to sell the product that they are buying, meaning they buy a product on the front end. Maybe it's a video training, maybe it's an ebook series. It could be just an ebook. It could be a set of graphics, whatever the case might be. They buy a product on the front end, and the one-time offer is for the rights to actually go out there and sell the product that they are buying because you're giving them rights to it. Now, obviously, you have to be careful because you would not use a make money one time offer in the dog training niche or even in the golf niche or the weight loss niche, because that doesn't really make sense. You would use this if you were in the internet marketing, make money, work from home, home business opportunity niche market. It would make sense there because people can relate to, hey, I can make money by reselling this course, plus learn from it, and I can make money from it. So it's a win-win. Obviously, that would not work in that market, whereas a deluxe OTO would work great with dog training and pet training and all that. So you need to understand your market because people in the dog training and golf niche and weight loss niche, they don't really care about resale rights. They're just going to go, huh? So it's not going to make sense. So make sure you understand. Again, it goes right into relating your one-time offer to your markets. Just be cautious when you do that. A time one time offer is basically if you're selling a product or service people subscribe to monthly, offer them a discount to maybe subscribe for a full year. So maybe your front end product was for people to sign up for $29.95 a month to get a new video of the month teaching them how a new technique for improving their golf swing. So maybe somebody signed up for $29.95 and they understand, hey, I'm going to be paying $29.95 a month. Well, you could come in and say, hey, stop right here. Here's a special deal for only $127 more dollars. I will actually give you and upgrade you to a premium package, which will give you lifetime access or give you access for an entire year for new trainings, for new trainings every single month related to golfing, or maybe you sell lifetime access for $297 or something like that. So basically, they buy a front end for $29.95 a month, to get training on some particular topic. It could be an internet marketing topic. And the one-time offer is basically, hey, here's your chance to get a discount where for only another $147 or $127, we'll give you an entire year subscription to these video trainings. So over the time, you multiply that out for them. Hey, that's actually saving you $150 total, or whatever the case might be. You basically average it out. You see this done a lot with magazine subscriptions where, you get a magazine and maybe you don't buy it or something, but they'll send you an offer that's just irresistible. They send you an offer that says, hey, how would you like 3 full years of this magazine for $29, and it's like, whoa, that makes sense because if I was paying for this monthly, it would cost me $144 over the course of 3 years. Well, so for $29, I can get 3 years, for a ridiculously low price. So it makes sense. So that's what a one-time offer is and what it does. With a free one time offer, you could offer a 30-day free trial period into your membership program. So, this basically means somebody buys a basic product on the front end and they're hit with a one time offer to actually get into a membership program so that after 30 days you might be able to make more back end residual commissions. So, let's say, let's say you have again a training for golfers. Let's just go with that example. So people buy your basic product, your ebook and your video training for $37. And then you actually have a set of 12 additional trainings you're ready to give people on a monthly basis over the next 12 months. So what you could do is say, hey, I would like to upgrade you for 30 days. You get a free trial into our membership program. Just sign up here and you'll be locked in. And after 30 days, you'll be billed the first monthly fee. What's great about this is it gives them additional value right at the point of sale. So they get a month to test it out. And then it can actually build, residual income for you as time goes along. So it's a great opportunity and that's a phenomenal way to do a one-time offer. So these are the 4 different types of one-time offers. Obviously you can substitute into any of these, like if they opted in for free, so they opted in for free and they're hit with the opportunity to get rights, resale rights or PLR rights to whatever they opted into. Maybe they opted in for free and you say, hey, how would you like, the 10 videos that go along with this PDF, so there's your deluxe OTO with the free offer. Maybe they opt into a report for free and you say, hey, how would you like a 30-day trial to get even more information, even more free information. And then the time OTO, the same thing. You could say, hey, I've got a membership going on. How would you like to, since you opted in for free, you're obviously interested, I'd like to give you, the membership at 70% off the price or something like that. So there you can see how this correlates to people purchasing on the front end and also opting in for something for free. So these are just some one-time offer options. So here's just a few more examples. We covered some of these. The front end product is a video training course, one-time offer for private label rights or resale rights to the training course. Front end product is a premium squeeze page templates, meaning template with cool graphics, really nice. And the one-time offer might be for the Photoshop PSD source files for the premium squeeze page templates. So you're just giving them something more so they can edit these templates if they feel like it, something like that. Maybe the front end is a digital home study course. It's a set of videos and trainings and worksheets and things like that that are all downloadable from the computer. And the one-time offer might be a physical version of this home study course so they can actually take it out of the box and start using it. So it makes perfect sense to do that. So here's kind of the one-time offer OTO process. The first step is obviously they go to your sales page or squeeze page. And this is more the technical nuts and bolts of this, so make sure you stay focused on this. They get go to your sales page or squeeze page. They make their investment in the program, as you've learned how to set up squeeze pages and sales pages at this point. So they've gotten locked in by either buying something from you or opting in. Then they make their initial purchase or their opt-in, and they are sent to a customer, checkout page, obviously to make their purchase, or to confirm their email, whatever the case might be. So after they've gone through that process, they are hit with the one-time offer sales page, and typically at the top of that page, it might say something like, hey, thank you for signing up for this. How would you like to, receive this information? So something like that. So you might say, thank you for opting in for, thank you for opting in for this report. How would you like to, make sure you read this letter below or something like that, or you maybe tell them, hey, check your email because your email is where you're going to find this free report. But while you're here, this goes right along with that report or something like that. So you basically take them from the sale or the squeeze page straight through after they've purchased and whatnot to the one-time offer page. After, if they happen to say no to the one-time offer, the page would disappear forever. Obviously, it would not show up to them again. And then the thank you page, and it would take them to a thank you page and a product page, from the front end. So basically, they get, the front end product they purchased, or they get the front end product that they opted in for. If they happen, and then after that, you would actually go through the email follow-up series. That would actually begin in that process. The next phase here, if they were to say yes to the one-time offer, there's another little process. They would actually go straight to the thank you page or end product page for the front end and the one-time offer. So you're going to have two separate download pages, which is really important. You're going to have a download page for your front end product or your front end free offer, and then you have to have a download page for your one-time offer plus your front end product. So that basically is going to look like this. Hey, your download page will have, for your one time offer, would have your original product on it plus the one time offer. The download page for just a front end product would just have the front end product on the download page, if that makes sense. So it's pretty easy to follow that. And then obviously the email follow up series would begin, to where it'll start sending them emails on a daily basis or an every other day basis, or however you have that set up. The email follow up, if they purchase their product, that's where you can continue the follow up, continue, staying in touch with them. So that's basically, the one time offer process right there and how that functions. Now there are like one-time offer scripts that you can research. It can help boost your sales. People are more likely to read your offer if they know it's the only chance they'll get. So you can look for one-time offer scripts to create one-time offer and display only once to the viewer. It'll track it by like cookies and things like that. A one-time offer countdown timer. Countdown timer scripts display the time remaining before the one-time offer expires, and it really increases visitor urgency, which results in more sales than a normal one-time offer system. So you might want to go to Google, type in countdown timers or things like that, countdown timer scripts and things like that. Basically, that would be great on your website because it can say, hey, you have exactly 30 minutes to invest in this one-time offer. It's gone forever. Or you have 15 minutes to invest in this offer. So it creates that urgency where they go, whoa, I better jump on this right now and not delay anymore. So let's get started creating some one-time offer magic right now. Let's go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do here is jump on over and we are going to go through the process of creating a one-time offer using Aweber. So what we're going to do then is basically just show you the process. So we've got actually a squeeze page example up here. This would be a squeeze page right here. And let's just say somebody opts in, they put in their name, they put in their email, and right from here they're actually sent straight on over to like a one-time offer page, for example. So on this one-time offer page, so they put in their name and email, and it's going to take them to a page where they confirm their product and things like that. So the next thing to wonder is, where do you actually put your one-time offer in the entire sequence? So for that, we need to go on over to Aweber, since quite honestly, most of what you do here related to one-time offers is going to be done within Aweber. And so what you're going to do here, obviously if you don't have Aweber yet, make sure you've signed up with them because they're very, very important. But if you're at a spot where you're already list building, then you already have Aweber. So we're just going to log into our Aweber, and I'm going to show you some of the areas where you're going to be using this. Now this will actually relate to people if you just have a one-time offer where where they actually go through the process of buying from you, or if they've opted in. You can actually use Aweber for both of these things. So this will take just a moment to load up here. Okay, so let's jump on over here and let's just grab our list. Okay, so we're just gonna go over here and let's just create a short little list here. We'll call this sample list. Okay, sample list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like that's taken. So let's just go free dog train. Okay, so there it is, free dog train 67. Let's just say it's a dog training guide they're opting in for. And we'll just plug in your information. Okay, and then let's come down here, go ahead and choose save list settings, and we'll go on to step 2 here. Okay, so now we've got step 2 here. You've got your confirmation message. This part here is the most important part. So it's going to be under my list, and this is a section where, hey, if they were over here and they decided to opt into your squeeze page to get whatever product it is that you have, going on here, this is where you are going to go ahead and opt in here. After they opt in, they're going to be sent, this message. They'll be sent to a page that says, hey, make sure you confirm your information, as we've gone over before. After they confirm their message, they need to go to a certain link. So inside Aweber, under my list, you're going to go to list settings, and you need to choose confirmed opt-in, and you need to come here to where it says confirmation success page URL, confirmation success page URL. So again, that's under my list, list settings. Make sure you choose step 2 at the top here, and go on down here to where it says success page, confirmation success page URL. So this is going to actually be a chance for you to put in your one-time offer after they've opted into your list. So the sequence so far, they've opted into your list. After they've opted into your list, they've been taken to a page that says, thank you for subscribing. This is your thank you page that we've talked about before. Make sure you check your email to confirm your message. They are sent this confirmation message, which, as you've learned before, you can edit however you like. You can edit this message to encourage them to click on this link. Once they click on this link, what's going to happen next is it's going to take them to the confirmation success page URL, meaning this is the page they land on after they click. In most cases, if you're not using a one-time offer, this would just be your straight download page. But since you're using a one-time offer, this is where you would send them after they click on the confirmation link. So it's going to be yourdomain.com/, OTO1.html. However you have that set up. It would basically be what it's going to be. It's going to be set up on your hosting account on your server. It will be loaded up there. It'll just be like any other sales letter you might have, or like a squeeze page. You're going to load it up just the exact same way, and you are going to choose OTO1.html, OTO1.html, and then just choose Save List Settings. Now let's come in here and let's just change this link so we can actually make this work. Okay, so we've got that working for us. Okay, so we're just putting in our one-time offer, URL right there, and we're just going to go with Save List Settings. So what's going to happen here is after they've opted in, after they click on the confirmation message, instead of being sent directly on over to download their product, they are going to be sent to a one-time offer page. Now, a good one-time offer page is basically going to be structured like this. Now, you'll have to pardon, this is just gonna be like a blank example here. Imagine this being a sales page. You've got your, after they've opted in, you're going to want to have something up here that says thank you um, for signing up. Your free download is in your inbox. Okay, so if you've set it up correctly, as I'll make sure you have, then it should automatically send them a download link, for them to already get their free offer automatically. Now again, what I'm showing you now is if they've opted in for free. But it should have already sent them, thank you for signing up. Your free download is in your inbox. Okay, so that's what we've got here. So let's just make that bold and let's play with that font a little bit. Your free download is in your inbox. I recommend that you kind of highlight this actually because it kind of sticks out a little bit, and you can play with the colors a little bit. Your free download is in your inbox. And then what you're going to do next is come on in here, and then after that you've got your you've got your content here. Now you can make that smaller so the headline stands out better if you want. So we're just going to zoom here. We've got our basic, thank you page, or excuse me, our basic. This is going to be our one-time offer page, so you've got your headline here. It's probably going to be like, big, bold, and red. So you've got your headline, you've got your content up here that says thanks for signing up. And then you've got, make sure they understand special one-time offer. And you could actually have that in your headline as well. So we're just setting up a very, very basic page. Now down here on these pages, you've probably all have seen these before. You're going to have, your sales copy and all that stuff. And your benefits, your bullet points. So everything here, it's just going to go on down this list. So you've got you come to a page, you've got your headline as if it was just a regular old sales letter. You've got your special one-time offer, that so they understand it's a special one-time offer. You've got your sales page with your bullets and your benefits. And then the next thing you've got here at the very, very bottom is you're going to have a link which basically says at the very bottom of the sales letter, you'll have something that says something like this: no thanks, please please give me my free download. So this is going to be at the bottom. So you just envision this is the sales copy going all the way down this page here. And what works great with one-time offers is using like PLR products as well, in case you're wondering. So you've got, obviously you've got your headline, your special one-time offer message, sales copy, your benefits, and at the very bottom here, this page, it's going to say, no thanks, please give me my free download, or whatever you want to call it. And right in here, you can just link this up directly right on over to whatever the download link is for them to access their free product. So you've got here, your link here. Okay, so what we've done here then is we've just created a very basic page. Obviously, your page will look much, much cleaner, and you could take a private label right sales letter to work with this. But what I was showing here is just a demonstration of what these one-time offer pages, what they're going to be structured like. It's just going to be the very top. You always want to make sure they understand. Thank you for signing up for your free. Thank you for signing up. You want to make sure they understand that whatever they just did there has taken place. The biggest frustration with any kind of one-time offer process, whether it's a free download, whether it's somebody that purchased, is for them to buy or put in their name and email and not be able to find whatever it is that they signed up for. That's going to automatically turn them off. So you need to make sure at the top, and this kind of goes away from a lot of sales copy out there, but you need to make sure from the top they understand, hey, you've acknowledged that they have opted in. So make sure they understand. So thank you for signing up. Your free download is in your inbox. And I will show you why it's in your inbox in just a second here. So I'm going to go over to Aweber. If you've set up your Aweber correctly, as we've covered previously in this training, what you're going to do is go over here to where it says messages, and follow up. When you're getting people on a free opt-in list, it is super, super important that you at least get them onto, a follow-up sequence that sends them the download link automatically. Because what typically will happen here with one-time offer pages is people are going to go ahead and they will actually go ahead and they may accidentally close out that page without even realizing that, hey, their download link was in their email, or for example, or that the no thank you took them to that page. They may not even realize that until they go, oh, I didn't get what I paid for, I didn't get this. So it's super important that you get them onto an Aweber follow-up message right away. Meaning, as soon as they click on that confirm message, which was found under here on list settings, they're taken to this one-time offer page, and on this one-time offer page, it tells them, hey, your download link is in your inbox. So in order to set this up, just go to add new follow-up message. And I typically just do something like this. Your download link is inside. So we'll do that real quick. So hello, thank you for your download, or thank you for your interest in my free report. Please download it from this page. And then you can put in your download link here. Okay, so that's it. So that's just a very basic download page. Thank you for your interest in this report. Here's where you can get your download. Go ahead and check it out here. So you don't have to track links on that. You can if you want, but you don't have to. And simply click on save on that. And that's going to be sent immediately after they click on the confirmation message. And so it's kind of like a blanket that protects you, plus keeps your potential subscribers and leads happy, because once they've opted in, Even if they happen to close out your one-time offer page, they can still go to their email and they will find in their email that download link from you. So they're going to still be happy. They won't be upset and think you, just grabbed their information and did not give them anything. So it's so important though that at the top of your one-time offer, you acknowledge the steps that they took. Now we need to save this. We're just going to save page as. We could just call it OTO1 if we want to, and go ahead and click on OK. And let's just jump over here to our training files. And we'll just call this OTO1. So OTO1, that's what we call it, OTO1.html. We did that because that's what we've actually called it inside of Aweber here under My List and List Settings. Obviously, when you're doing anything, make sure you understand what list you're working on and just choose your list over here. And what you're going to see here under step 2, confirmed opt-in, is this link. So it's yourdomain.com/OTO1.html or whatever you've called the one-time offer page. So that's the page they would go to after they've successfully, put in their name and their email address. So that is that process there. Once they put in their name and email, then they are sent, to the one-time offer page. Now, as far as the add to cart button, I'm not going to show how to do all that because we've covered that previously, so you know how to do all that. Basically, with any one-time offer page, after they've actually the add to cart button, you're going to link that up straight through to a different thank you page, for example. It's going to send them to a different thank you page in order to put in their name and email to access their product. It would send them to a separate even if it doesn't send them to a separate thank you page, you could send them straight through to a separate download page, but you're going to link that up correctly. And you can reference the, sales page training in this tech course in order to understand how that process is going to work. So that is one other example. Now let's look at doing one other thing here. Let's actually do something that's slightly more complicated. Not a lot of people do. Inside Aweber, they actually give you a really cool opportunity to pass what they call subscriber information or personalize the page. So basically, what's going to happen here is you can actually pass along the opt-in person's first name onto the one-time offer page to really increase conversions. So it would actually say, you know, thank you, John, up here, or Jack Smith, whatever it is. Thank you, John, for signing up. Your free download is in your inbox. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Sally, for signing up. Your free download is in your inbox. And then you could put, Sally, this offer is for you. Something like that. So it might show their name up there. Now I'll show you how you can actually do that with Aweber, and this works most effective, for something like somebody that bought a great one-time offer, or maybe somebody that purchased from you, somebody that opted in, and you actually have the name and email field with Aweber set up. So let's go over here to Aweber, and under list settings, again, the second option, confirmed opt-in, you're going to see where it says pass subscriber info for personalizing this page, and you're going to choose save list settings on that. Once you save the settings, you're going to click this button, for how to personalize this page. And it'll say, how do I display subscriber's name or email address on my thank you page? And the cool thing is they actually make it really easy for you to link over and grab their code. So it's under confirmed opt-in, under success page, as we've seen. Check past subscriber info and save. And then to get information on how to set this up and the code you need, just click on personalize right there. And what you're going to do is just grab this JavaScript coding. I just clicked once in this link. I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose copy. So I'm going to copy that. So there we have it. So step one. Okay, add this page to your thank you or confirmation success page, so it displays their name correctly. Okay, so what we're going to do is just simply copy this on over. We're going to copy this and we're going to put this into this JavaScript on our page here. So we're going to come over here to our composer and go to source, and in the head section you'll notice here it says head. Notice that. We're going to just paste this in there by right clicking again and choosing paste, and that pasted all that code in there between the head section. And so again, you have to go to source and then go to the head section and then paste in that script right on in there. The next thing you need to do here is come on over here, and it's going to say wherever on the page you want to display your subscribers' information, open your web page's HTML and enter the following code. So for their name, this is the code we want to grab. So instead of it saying Sally, obviously, we need to remove where it says Sally and put in this line of code. So it's going to say thank you, and then we'll have a nice line of code here. And let's say we want to use their name right here again. And then we can just hit OK. And you're probably wondering why it looks so different. It's going to come through. You're going to say, well, that looks quite odd, because it kind of takes off their name and you don't see that code. That's actually normal. You're not going to see anything. Actually, if somebody for some reason doesn't put in their name, or you don't have it required, or whatever the case might be, it would actually just remain blank unless something obviously was in that field. So it's kind of neat how that works. So whatever name they put in, it's going to highlight their name, right in front of it. So if I decide, hey, I want to put this person's name in the sales copy as well to personalize it, then I can go ahead and do that. But you can just go here to source code and just look for the content in there and plug in that little bit of code right in front of where you want it to go. So we'll put in here, thank you. So we can start off with their name if we wanted to do that. And then you can even put a comma if you want to have it, or leave it blank. So you could put, Jim, thank you for signing up. Your free download is in your inbox. And that just adds some personalization to the page. And what it does, though, that's very powerful for you, is it really adds that personalization factor, which basically is going to get people to pay attention more to the one-time offer, because it calls out their name, and it's a very cool little strategy to implement. And so the cool thing is, again, Aweber, one more time, gives you spot on step-by-step instructions for you to be able to implement this if you have to go back again. The first step is you need to go up here to option 2 under settings, confirmed opt-in, go to success page, and make sure that you've actually checked this box, and then choose personalize this page. And they're going to tell you everything you need to do to personalize this page. And they'll actually tell you how to how to pass the data onward. In case you're wondering, which we just showed you how to do that. But they will actually show you that again in case you have questions. Once you do that, you want to add this code to your confirmation page, which ends up in this case, your confirmation success page is actually your one-time offer page. You want to add this code to your one-time offer page, and then what you want to do is go ahead and put in this little bit of code wherever you want their name to display. But no matter what, it's important to note that wherever you're putting this code, you need to do it all under the source code. And so that basically is all it's going to do, would be to put up, their name and their information, on that page after they've signed up for whatever list that might be. So that's how that process, is basically going to work. Now, the one other process here, in order to understand how to set up one-time offers, is it's important to note, how you go about the process of setting this up if somebody were to, invest in one of your programs instead of just opting in for free. The process is actually extremely similar. It's just going to be slightly different. So we're just going to file save as. We're going to call this OTO2 just to differentiate it a little bit. And I'm going to hit save on this. Up here, instead of actually saying, thank you for signing up, you'll say thank you for your purchase or your business, whatever it is. Thank you for your business. Your download link is below. That might be important because you have the no thanks. Or you could say your download link is in your inbox. Or, and then you also want to make sure you say something like, hey, check out this offer. Check out this opportunity to grow your business, or whatever the case might be. Check out this opportunity to further your, further your dog training skills or further your golf skills. Whatever the case might be, make sure you kind of, say, hey, make sure you check out this page. And that's really the main difference on this page. Obviously, as we've covered before, once they buy anything from you, it's very important that you send them to like a thank you page to get them onto, a buyer's list so that they can get your product from you. It's very important that you do that. And then once they invest in your one-time offer, you can put them onto like your one-time offer page within Aweber. And we've actually discussed that, within Aweber here, and how you can go about setting up multiple lists for your products. So you can differentiate your buyers, so you have your buyers, and then you have your one-time offer buyers, which are going to be an even better group of people. So it's very important that you do that. And so what's great about that is, basically allows you to have a list so you know who your front end buyers are, you know who your back end offers were. Plus, by getting them onto your list, if for some reason, again, they decide to click off the one time offer page, at least they have a way in their inbox to find the front end product that they purchased. That's the most important thing. Obviously, the add to cart button in this case would direct them to, the download page for the one-time offer plus the front-end product. The no thank you, you still want to have that. No thanks, please give me my download or something like that, and that's going to take them to a download page for just the front-end product. That would be a direct link down there. So you've probably seen this on a lot of pages. You may have wondered what it was or what the purpose was. But this is what that is all about. Now, there's also one other additional one-time offer strategy, and that is to have a downsell, which basically is set up in the sense that if somebody were to go ahead and, let's say they decline it, they say, no thanks, please give me my download. This link could take them straight on over to another page, which would be set up in here and says, hey, I'm sorry that offer, I understand money's tight or whatever it is. So I decided that, this offer, this is truly a great opportunity. So I've decided to remove this part of the program, but I actually decided to lower the price to make it a little more manageable for you. So it's still kind of a one-time offer because it's not the same offer just at a lower price. It actually is still a one-time offer because you've changed the package a little bit by taking something out, but you're lowering the package price to make it more affordable. And then obviously at the bottom you can still have your no thanks. If they hit that, then that would take them over to the page. You do want to be careful with one-time offers that you don't have tons of one-time offers, back to back, because that can get irritating for your customers. A lot of people, it ends up getting more frustrated when they start getting to, one-time offer number 2, one-time offer number 3, 4, and so forth. So try to do the best you can to keep them to a minimum, because you don't want to, overuse them, because then the next time they might be reluctant to buy from you. But 1 or 2 one-time offers, that's great. And the process basically is duplicatable. simple. It's just going to be the same thing. They buy your product, they get on that list, or obviously they get the front end information from you for free. They get on your list, they confirm, they're taken to a one-time offer page, and you obviously saw how to set it up so you could put their name on that page to kind of add some, just to make it a little more personable, or whatever the case might be. So that's basically one-time offers in a nutshell, and that actually concludes the training for today. One-time offers are actually, once you understand, the most important thing to understand is once you know how to work with Aweber, which has been covered already, once you know how to actually work with, work with your merchant account as far as setting it up, with PayPal or to checkout or ClickBank. The process is very easy. Once you understand thank you and download pages, which at this point you should, or at least you can go through those trainings, it's going to be a very simple process. It's just a matter of where you put it into the whole funnel, and that's what this training was trying to portray to you. So, basically, you just want to make sure on the one-time offer page they know that you've acknowledged their purchase or their free opt-in, and that they know that their download link is in their inbox because you've put it in their follow-up sequence. Then you have your one-time offer. At the bottom you have a no thank you option so they can still get to their product. That's very important. And obviously with the one-time offer template, just like a sales page, if you have a private label rights template that you can use, you're going to be way better off. It's going to be much easier to do that. So that is all we have for today on one-time offers.